What's up YouTube? This is Kellen with Dream Media Home Theater. If you guys are not already subscribed to the channel, make sure you smash that subscribe button down below and give us a big thumbs up on today's video. Today, we're going to be setting up the Samsung LSP9T. This is the premier ultra short throw projector, and we're also going to be pairing it with the Screen Innovations ultra short throw screen. So we're going to get into how to set that up right after the intro. All right guys, welcome back. If you guys have been following along with the channel, you know so far that we have set up the Epson LS500 with the Silver Flex 100-inch screen. Today, we're gonna be setting up the Samsung Premier 9T with the SI 100-inch ultra short throw screen to give you a couple options. So for today's setup, you will also need the screen itself, the Samsung projector, the wall brackets for the screen. I have a smaller level, a larger 4-foot level, a stud finder, and a pencil. Let's get into it. One of the very first things that you'll want to do is make sure the surface that the ultra short throw projector is setting on is perfectly level on both axes. Next, plug in the Samsung Premier Ultra Short Throw Projector. Refer to the Samsung's user manual and establish how far the projector needs to set from the wall by the screen size that you're doing. Today, we're doing a 100-inch screen, so our Samsung projector needs to set 4 inches from the screen wall. The bottom of the screen will then start 17 inches from the surface. The next step is determining how high the wall brackets need to be on the wall to hang the screen on. Going off of the dimensions and everything off the SI screen, and it may be different from the screens that you guys are using at home. Today, I've already added it up and figured out the math. I know our wall brackets today need to be 56¼ inches from the surface that the Samsung projector is setting on. I'm gonna go ahead and find my stud down here. Being that there's a wall outlet, I know that there's either a stud on this side or it's gonna be on this side. So I'm gonna measure straight up 56¼ inches. That way I know I'm gonna hit a stud. All right there looks good. So I'm gonna go extend this out to the left, and then I'm gonna extend this out to the right as well. And get your wall plate. It's important to make sure that the wall plate, this is the wall, that way the screen has something to hang on there. All right, go ahead and put one in over on this side as well. All right, now let's check and make sure we're level. If not, we can make adjustments before we hang the screen on there. And honestly, we need to bring that one up just a hair. So let's make that correction now. We'll still use the same hole. We're just gonna do it tight. And now we're perfectly level. I'm gonna use a smaller level here to make sure each individual bracket is level. Now, you'll want to grab a partner, put on some gloves to hang the screen. The reason why we use gloves is because we don't want to transfer any of that oil onto this screen material. It's a very delicate screen material, so we want to try to preserve that the best that we can. Getting ready to hang the screen, we're going to go ahead and power on the projector. Then we're gonna go to the settings, go all the way to the left to where it says screen fit. We're gonna go ahead and pull that up. This is why you need a screen, guys, because if your drywall guy doesn't do a good job, look how warped that's gonna be. Pick it up, bottom. Up. All right. Slide it. Oh. All right, guys, as you can see, we've almost got it dialed in. What you're gonna do is you're gonna continue to slide the projector left and right, forward and backwards, very small amounts. You're not looking to make huge jumps, moving it inches at a time. You're moving it millimeters at a time. And then again, just fine tuning the legs by adjusting the 2 feet here underneath, and just continue to do that until everything's perfectly square. The next thing you'll want to do is pull up the settings, go to screen fit, and as you can see, we've got it perfect around all edges. Then go back into the settings, go down to general, over to projector settings, focus, and this is where you'll use the electronic focus. That looks really good there. And now we're all set up. All right, guys, that's gonna wrap it up for today. We got the Samsung Premier all set up with the SI screen. We have the Epson all set up over here with the Silverflex screen, both 100 inches. Next videos are gonna be the side-by-side comparisons. This is just a little sneak peek of what you can expect. We're gonna be doing an Apple TV as well as a dedicated Blu-ray player with the Panasonic UB8020. Then it's going into the binary HDMI splitter, tributaries, HDMI cables all throughout. So we're gonna get the best signal to each component and all the projectors. Then we're gonna go deep dive into each projector settings with the VAVA as well. Then we're gonna try each of the projectors on the different screen materials, see how they hold up, shooting them on the same screen at the same time so you can see those side by sides. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel. You're not gonna wanna miss any of this action. And make sure you give us a big thumbs up if you're enjoying the content so far. It really does help a whole lot, and we really appreciate the support. If you guys would like to purchase anything that you see on this channel, make sure you give us a call. I'm Kellen with Dream Media Home Theater. I'll see you in the shootouts.